Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3 and hello fellows, Herogon here. Today is Tuesday, December 12th of 2023, just 12 days until Christmas Eve and 13 until Christmas Day. So far it's been a pretty okay week. Just 3 days ago, my little brother Lucas turned 4 years old, so that's quite big. And that's pretty much the best I've got so far for times. Again, and in other news, actually, I've been getting pretty close to having all of these Funlogs from the past put all up. I've got at least 7 videos left to get through to put on YouTube, and with this one, this will count as the 8th of videos left to put on here. After that, I am considering doing a different schedule for the Funlog files. It's gone through many evolutions. I hope you'll stick around for the next one. Right now, I'm considering doing either a bi-weekly or a monthly for the Funlog files once the new year starts, of course. So yeah. Now depending on what you guys might poll when I do that on my Instagram or on YouTube here, yeah, it's gonna be quite the ride. Anyways, let's get into this week's tutorial from Sean the Bro for the fighting game framework. This week involves a little something called the air reset. The air reset, as you saw there, can be quite an interesting mechanic. It makes characters invulnerable or invincible in certain states, and is another improvement to air combat. Now it allows them to get launched, and of course once they're hit a second time, they then go back into a reset of sorts. And now for the Xcode part, the source code. In the .h, I've added a new combo state called air reset, obviously. And in a few other spots, I have added some new variables. In receive damage, I've added a boolean of should air reset, which will be false. And then 2 variables of float, which control our air reset distance and air reset height. The amount of air reset, the distance, and the amount of air reset height the character will have. Then in the character.cpp, I have the air reset values as 100.0f for distance and 600.0f for height, respectively. Then going downward, our air reset is in a few spots. Let's see. In the receive damage function, we have the should cause air reset bool here. No need to have the equals false at the end. Then going down into receive damage, we have this particular state from if should cause days, but this time with a new spot. If combo state equals E launched, or ground bounce, or wall bounce, if we should cause the air reset, our combo state will be set to air reset. If we're facing right, we use custom launch character. F vector is 0.0f, negative air reset distance and air reset height, true and true. for particular values that won't pertain right now, which I might get to later on. Otherwise, our custom launch character's F vector will instead have air reset distance being positive if we're not facing right. Otherwise, if we shouldn't cause the air reset, we then go to our typical should cause daze logic. Otherwise, if should cause crumple. Else, if our num stun frames is greater than 0, we switch with hitbox height and then begin the stun. Let's see. Now in the perform pushback, we of course have if our combo state does not equal air reset, which if we're facing right, we use our pushback amount and launch amount for the F vectors. This only happens if our combo state is not the air reset. And before we leave the source code part, in hitboxactor.h we have ourselves a new value. A boolean should cause air reset. Should this hitbox be able to air reset the opponent? And then in the hitboxactor.cpp, nothing much has changed. It's just, we don't have to add in any of the values from the hitbox data structure. We just have the boolean of should cause air reset. Then within the hitbox stuff itself, I have found a few interesting things. Now if I ended up using the data table and have it parented to, oh wait, that's the wrong one, sorry. Let's see, miscellaneous data table. If I end up making use of hitbox data, then you'll notice that the parenting is far different. It's a data table using the hitbox data code. And with this, we of course can add it, and all of our stuff from the hitbox can be used. Originally, with the likes of Adam Mortem and up until recently Jason, Adam Mortem's hitbox data was using the move struct here. And of course, that caused a bit of rough issues, as I had to add a boolean almost every single time. Every single time. And of course, that led to a few rough spots. I'm not sure if I still need the move structure anymore. Let's see. As the command data tables seem to be of something different, making use of a different sort of thing, I believe. Anyways, let's get to the hitbox actor first. With hitbox actor, I just connected the should cause air reset into the should air reset of received damage. There's at least 3 references to this. Within the event check collision, within the check projectile collision, and down here for the check projectile collision as well, which is currently disconnected because we aren't using complex hurt boxes right now. Now going into the animation blueprint, there's a few spots. We have a new state machine of air reset, which goes from launched, with the transition rule from launch to air reset being if our combo state is equal to air reset. We get our character reference 2 for that. Same can go from ground bounce to air reset and wall bounce to air reset. as you might know, we use the transition rule sharing, which can be useful in certain situations. Now, with the air reset state, we have an entered stay event and left stay event. Now, the little yellow triangle here says this is no longer recommended, and it's best to use the anim node function versions. However, I've kept things as is now, as Sean the Bro is still working in Unreal Engine 4 for the time being. It'll probably be a while before he gets to Unreal Engine 5 due to him trying to work on rollback netcode. Anyways, back to the topic at hand. There's a custom blueprint event of enter air reset for the entered stay event. And the left stay event has exit air reset. Within here I just have a simple animation. Play rate is -1.5 to make it quick. And this is our simple animation here. Going into the event graph itself, there's a few changes here, such as the air reset stuff. Let's see. Enter air reset. I have the anim notifies here, where I modify the hurt boxes and then reset the hurt box for the exit air reset. And reset hurt box has for each loop with break. Array is simple hurt box array. The hurt getting our hurt box defaults, breaking our default hurt box details. Scale goes into new scale for the set world scale 3D, and we set our relative location using the offset into our new location. Then, of course, with the creating active hitboxes, I've connected the should cause air reset in there, and have added a new variable of should cause air reset into create active hitbox alongside the create throw hitbox here. Should cause air reset going into set members in hitbox data. And then of course the same goes for the projectile hitbox. And that is, with all of that, let's get to the game itself. Oh, I almost forgot something. With regards to characters, you can have their moves that cause air resets. For the light punch strike, I've given it that. For the strike hurt box. Now we'll go into the learn versus practice as usual. And then of course we have our characters of Adam Mortem like usual. Do pardon if it's slow. It's an old Mac computer, 2017. Now going up to the character itself. Now I will hit them. Oh, whoops. There we go. They go into launch. Now I hit them again. And they of course fall for some reason. Let's see. I of course did that because the pushback distance is 0. The launch distance is 600. It launches them upwards. So yeah, that's pretty much the best I've got for explanations on there. But of course I'll go back in to show off that it's working via the details panel. Do pardon me if I have this unscripted. Hopefully it won't be an issue once I get into the bi-weekly or monthly stuff. Go into Adam Mortem, BP0. Of course, it does get a little slow on things, so yeah. I may end up having to not show it So, yeah. Hopefully, you guys understand here. So, I'm going to have to go leave things at that for now since it's slow. But anyways, that was Air Reset and Launch upgrades. It was quite a bit of a rough time, especially with all that stuff. And whoops, well you know, it now works. Now, as you can see from the combo state here, the details panel, I'll make it a little bigger. Now, as I press light punch, you'll see it goes into launched. That's weird. Knocked down. What is causing this? Light punch, strike, hurt box. Attack forward W. Oh! I should cause the air reset for that one. Let's see. Attack forward W. Do pardon if things get a little slow here, and this might end up being a long one. That might get cropped. Sorry about all that. Let's see. Hopefully this works. Now. There we go. Air reset has been done, and they've been pushed back a bit. And as you can see from here, let's try again. They, of course, go not into knockdown, but instead back to idle, which is exactly what the air reset does. Going back into the Anim blueprint, going from air reset back to idle, our combo state is equal to none. Nothing here, and that is pretty much it. Credit again goes to Sean the Bro for all of his tutorials. They've been pretty great. And I'm really excited to get all of my Funlogs out onto my YouTube channel because a lot of it involves his work. It's been very useful for me. Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Same goes for Sean the Bro. And with all that, I've been Herogon. You've been you. Thank you for tuning in. And I look forward to seeing you guys real soon. Goodbye, everyone, and have a hero-tastic day.